What's up, you guys? It's the Hawk here, and welcome to my first commentary. And today, what I will be talking about is the things I hate about the Call of Duty community. And there's tons of different things we could talk about that I hate about the Call of Duty community, but I narrowed it down to a few. It'll be 8. And the first one is cheaters, hackers, and boosters. Now, I'm going to put a video on the bottom right side, and it'll show you when I played earlier. I was playing against some cheaters, and they're playing infected, and you block an entrance, make sure your friend wins the game, and that just ruins the game for everybody. Another example would be friends who come in and spectate, and tell your friend where enemies are, and just nobody likes that. It just ruins the game for everyone. And people who use aimbot and god mode because they have no real gun skill, they have no real survival skill, so they can't actually win gunfights or know how to survive long enough. But that's basically why we all hate cheaters and stuff. The second would be the mindset that we all have that if you're a sniper, you're either a hard scoper or a quick scoper. And what I have to say about that is quick scoping, it takes a real skill that most people don't have. Like, you don't just pick up a controller and you automatically can quick scope. It actually takes a while to learn. I'm a decent quick scoper. I'm not the best, but I can do fairly well in it. And then some people accuse other snipers of being hard scopers, which I say is crazy because when people are really at war, they're not running around the map quick scoping. They're actually laying down and aiming in and making sure they get their target right, which some people would call hard scoping, but they wouldn't call it that in a real life war. But anyway, I'm done with that. The next one would be the mindset that we all have that if you're good, you have to be like a tryhard or a hacker. And I say if you're good, then you're good. But I mean, don't call someone a tryhard because you're supposed to try to win. And if you're trying to lose or you're not trying at all, I don't see what the point of the game is really. And what is it? The hackers. Just because someone's good doesn't mean they're a hacker. Like I said, I'm fairly good, but I don't hack. People have accused me of hacking. People have accused me of having a modded controller, even though I just have a really good trigger finger. I wouldn't spend like what 150, $200 on a modded controller. That's a waste of my money. But anyway, next thing is how everything in Call of Duty is apparently overpowered. I mean, unless you're using a knife, then every gun, every what is it, lethal or tactical grenade is overpowered. C4, Semtex, whatever you're using is overpowered. And I say it's really not, because a grenade in real life is going to kill you. It's not just going to hit you and then leave a hit marker like it would in some games. But whatever gun you're using, you can just keep using it. Don't let people say, oh, you're using an overpowered gun because you suck. Unless you probably do, but then that's a whole different topic. Number 5, campers. Now, I don't really have to go into detail about campers, but people who just sit in the corner and just try to, what? Just like pick up a gun and just, what do they do? Because I'm not a camper, so I mean, they just sit in one position and then just sit there for the majority of the game, sit in the corner, and it's like really annoying because they really don't have faith in their ability to be a real good gunner, whatever you would call it. But anyway, some people say that you can hold a position down, which is different. Holding a position down is actually a good strategy to use. Like you see me playing here on Whiteout. Now you can hold the positions down, like maybe you'll hold the cave down and for a domination or B dom or something, or hold one of the A dom buildings down. That's different than camping. So do that, and that's actually a good strategic move. But next thing is the age of most of the players on Call of Duty. Now, I really don't care how old you are, but I'm saying if you're 4 years old, 4 or 5 years old, you shouldn't be playing a game with all this shooting, all the death, and all that stuff. And your parents shouldn't have bought you in the first place. But on the other side, if you're like 45 and you're playing Call of Duty, like if you're playing, that's cool. But I mean, but if you're playing nonstop and you like have no job and like you have your mic on and people can hear your baby crying in the background, that's a different thing. You really shouldn't be playing Call of Duty. You should be handling your priorities and getting all that straight. But anyway, his next thing is like we all have been in one of the lobbies with somebody who's like extremely racist, and I mean, I will say racist things to like my friends, but I don't mean it in like a way that's gonna hurt them or something. But I mean, if you're saying it to like deliberately hurt a person, that's something different. Like that's not cool. Like I mean, because apparently on COD, you get all the every black person is like on food stamps and eats fried chicken. That's racist. People are either white trash or they're spoiled rich kids, which all of them not. I have met some like normal like white and black kids. Or like if you're Mexican, you're apparently it's a wetback and you just eat tacos 24/7. Like it doesn't really make sense. But that's really an issue we have to deal with, not just as gamers, but that's like an issue like worldwide that we have to deal with racism. But anyways, I'm done. The gameplay is actually almost over. But if you did like the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and make sure to tell your friends too, so we can so you can help support my channel. And if you have any ideas on my next commentary, be sure to comment them below or send me in a personal message. And yeah, that's all I have to say about this. Like Call of Duty community, we need to get y'all need to get y'all situation straight. Yeah. But anyways, until next time, I'm the Hawk and I'm out.
There's no going back.